Thank you for tuning back into the Walk On Pod, special Christmas episode coming your way with just us three. So we wanted to start off by saying Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays for whatever you celebrate. But fellas, how are we doing?
Ho.
Okay.
Shut up, Jared.
Jared's got early energy. I like that. For you listeners, it is late.
Don't ever do that again, Jared. Don't ever do that again, Jared.
Oh, you should have seen Jared at training.
We cut the pod. That just killed my vibe.
No, we're rolling with it. We got to. People who are watching, they're definitely going to enjoy that.
Yeah, come on, man.
Bro, you should have seen how he FaceTimed me the other day, Tom. He FaceTimes me and goes like this. He was like, fresh cut, fresh. I said, Jared, bro, how old are we, bro? Like, there's no way he just opened up a FaceTime like that.
I don't get the fresh cut calls, Jared.
That's because you don't get cut like that. Luke knows what it's like to be crispy.
That's fair. My 90s are there. I just
when I let my hair grow back out, Tom, I'll hit you with the shag call.
Yeah, that's me. I'm getting back to my roots.
Jared with the shag was a crazy time.
We're on the golf course. My shag's gonna be OD.
I like that.
I like that. That's that's nice.
He's got his head.
I'm gonna be wearing a bucket hat.
Ooh, I don't like that.
I love
Tommy
that.
Buckets.
That's
fellas, how are we doing today? We good tonight, I should say.
Yeah, kind of losing my voice here, so I apologize.
Over here.
Yeah, Tommy's real late.
Yeah. Sorry, you don't have anything going on tomorrow.
Got a lot of fantasy football to be locked in for.
And let's talk about it. That's a good segue. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I'm
gonna take the floor.
I mean, doing good, man. I'm feeling real good about our season. Luke wanted to talk about it, so I got to bring it up. In our league, I ended Luke's season last week. It was a good battle. I think his score was like, I think the score was like 100 and it's unfortunate for Luke. Honestly, Luke would have beat anybody else in the league if he didn't get matched up with me, but he did. The score was like 147 to 134, something like that. I was down going into the Monday night game, and Aaron Jones took me home. So feeling good. Moving into the semifinal.
It's all matchups, man. It really is. It's real matchup. Like if you draft a good team, you got a really good shot to be good. But like if you're getting bad matchups or injuries, those are the keys. That's what happened to me. Both my leagues, just team got decimated by injuries. Couldn't recover.
I didn't even have my best player either. Still got the win. That's
which is crazy. No Cooper Kupp. Although, I mean, not to say that Cooper wouldn't have been productive regardless, but like their quarterback situation over there has been like
honestly,
they're all their situations.
And Chris Godwin subbed in for him and had like 25. So
I was gonna say your receivers carried you.
My receivers are elite. And Ramondre had a late 40-yard touchdown. Shout out to my sleeper of the year.
Yeah, that was the league winner right there.
He's the league. Actually, you want to know what the real league winner is? It's in my other league. Jerick McKinnon by stock. He won me my game last week.
But he wasn't consistent like Ramondre.
No, but the waiver wire pickup league winner, for the fantasy playoffs.
Yeah, he could be the playoff league winner.
He was a difference maker because in my second league, the half PPR league, I literally at 9:55, I took him out of my lineup. The game he went for 30 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I did that too, actually.
And I missed the playoffs by one game.
Damn.
I would have went from 6th to 2nd because I had more points than everybody but one person.
I did that too, and it cost me a first round bye. But then I started him this week, and he dropped 34, and I got the win.
Crazy.
I had David Montgomery and Ramondre, so I was set.
Not that it matters for me this year, but I really do not dig the 2-week playoff battle.
Really?
I
feel like I'd be more of we do 1 week, and I feel like I'd be more of a fan of the 2-week setup.
I get what we talked about this before, Luke. I get why you would like it better because then it's like the NBA, right? It's like the best teams win.
Yeah, a fluky week.
I don't think I've ever done this. Is it like cumulative points?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm going in, even though I'm not in the playoff race. So I had 10 more points than the guy I was playing. So you go into the week with a 10 plus advantage, but he could still win. If
then you
he
play
outplays, you play 2 weeks straight.
Wait. So however many more points you have than the person is the advantage you have.
Yeah, but it's just going into that week though.
But
Like
like, what
if
if
he,
what if,
he
what if you have way more points?
no, it's like just those two. Well, then
It's
you
just a
could
2 week matchup, Tom.
yeah, it's
Like
a
if
2 week
you and me were
matchup.
still playing each other for 2 weeks, the score right now would be 147 to 134. Going
Oh,
into
that's
this
what
week.
you mean. Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
thought you
sorry,
meant
I may not
points when you
explain
go
that.
from
I
one to
meant
another.
yeah,
Okay.
no, I meant no. I just meant like you have an advantage if like if you won the first week, then you have an advantage going to the second week because you have more
I get it.
points.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah. So like last year in the semis, I got outscored by 20 in the second week, but I was up by 35 after the first week. So I still won.
That could be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Something to
wasn't
look
a
at.
yeah, I wasn't like a huge fan of it
So does playoffs
because
start early then?
no, it started last week. But that's the
Probably
thing
only
is
it's a
like
4 team though, because then it's
yeah,
only
it's only 4 teams.
Yeah,
But the other thing about that is
quarterfinal.
like but then you get stuck in the bye or not the buys, the guys like the teams if you're on like teams start sitting guys,
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
that starts
That
like
is true.
that starts hurting you.
that is rough.
Yeah, man,
Um,
I'm
But
pulling for
yeah.
Tom. It could be
yeah,
interesting to
I
see him win.
it was a big win, man. It was a big win for the brand because Luke was the back-to-back champ, and we had to knock it off. He had the best player, Justin Jefferson. I
Yeah,
thought I
this
was gonna lose.
guy.
Oh
And
my
he's
god.
special. He's
That was
special.
that was why the matchup was so good because he had Kirk and Jettas and I had Joe Burrow and
Big
Jamar
time Kirk
Chase.
sub. Big time Kirk sub for injured Lamar. Came through and really, really performed for my team. Those are about the only two people that stepped up though.
I thought it was over. I thought I lost, and then we were spending the day in Seattle, and we were traveling to Arizona, and I like checked my phone before I got on the plane. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna win. And I was
Bro,
like,
it was such a roller coaster of a matchup because I
yeah,
thought it was over first half of the Minnesota game, and then they came back, and I was like, "Oh, geez, I
yeah.
have a chance." And then it was like just back and forth. It was a good matchup though. And
It
so
was a
yeah,
great it was a great game. It was a
I
great
think
game.
the
Yeah.
playoffs will be interesting for the rest of the performance enhancing drugs league. We'll see
We
how
got
that
we got
goes.
me versus
Yeah.
Charles and Davey versus Winton.
I think Davies the one you got to worry about on the other side of the bracket.
He's got a good squad.
He's got a really good squad over there, and he's
I
running
think-
them well.
Yeah, and Charles is a good team too, but I think we can take care of business.
I think you three were probably the favorites. I think I was the sneaky fourth. Winton, I don't know. I was never a believer.
He just won games. He just found a way to win.
Yeah, that's like the guy who finished first in our league. He had the least points against. Like he
Yeah,
was
I think
winning
that's how
weeks.
his was, too.
He was winning weeks where his team would like put up 85, and the guy he played was like putting up 68.
Yeah, that's like
Because like
pure luck.
yeah, like
Fantasy
gotta get,
really
like-
is luck. Honestly.
yeah. I mean, it's gambling just like anything else, right? So
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that on here.
yeah, don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Uh,
like I said when we started, Christmas episode. I know there's different setups for me and Tom because we're back at home right now. For the couple days that we get off for Christmas, but I know we kind of wanted to touch on that a little bit. The struggles of being a college basketball player and your lack of time for holidays in general, not just Christmas. So I don't know if you want to start that, Tom, but I think it's something to talk about.
Yeah, it's just we've hit on it before. Like we love basketball, but we got the worst season. Like there's no doubt about it. It's so long, and then you get to the Christmas time, and you're like, yeah, I get a break. But then mine's been nice this year because we played GCU on the 20th and didn't have any other games after that. So like, and then my mom lives in Arizona, so I was able to just drive home right after the game. But like in years past, like get maybe 3 days off. Like this year I got 6, so that's like that's crazy blessing.
When do you have to be back?
26th by 1:00.
Yeah.
We practice 26 morning, so we got to be back Christmas night. And like similar to what you're saying, since I'm only an hour from Pacific, now it's easier. But like if I was still at NAU, like I would be traveling all day on Christmas Day.
Yeah,
just to get
like
back there in time.
even the COVID year, I didn't go home for Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, my parents just came out to Idaho because
I was out there at Pine Ridge Village. I know Cam Cam and Keith were there, but yes,
chilling in Idaho for Christmas my first year, and then last year I got a few days, not much, and then just like it's weird. It's like Christmas, and then you're like, dang, I leave tomorrow. Like my break's over.
Yeah, we only got when I was at East Bay, we got Christmas Eve. That was it.
Yeah, and like last year we were in Bozeman for New Year's Eve. Like
Ugh.
seeing everybody have a good time on New Year's Eve. I'm like, yeah, we are watching film on
Yeah.
Montana State at
I
10
was we
o'clock
were in
right now.
Moscow 2 years ago. I think last year we were in Stockton, but that was just lucky. But
Yeah.
I think 2 years
Yeah.
ago we were in Moscow. I remember that during COVID. That was nuts.
Yeah, I'm back
Yeah.
in 26. We play Luke's alma mater on the 29th.
Right.
I
The
think it's.
Jacks.
I think it'd be. I mean, I think if I was a college coach, I would. I would try to like schedule it to where guys got a little extra time. I know sometimes you can't do that with like conference scheduling and stuff like that, but like I feel like it worked out for you guys, Tom. I know, like obviously
Yeah.
you being in Arizona, but like I feel like I don't know, like some college coaches may not feel this way, but I feel like they want to spend time with their families just as much because they're
Yeah.
gone. They're gone so much because like when the summers hits, they're recruiting and they don't see their family and stuff like that. So it'd be cool if it was like if like all of college basketball did like a shutdown.
For
Like,
like
but
a
I
week.
know,
Period. A dead
but I know,
period.
but I know they won't do that because it makes so much money off of like games, like in the holiday, the tournaments and all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm just glad we didn't have a game past the 20th. Like I was like, dang, we really got an elite Christmas schedule this year.
Yeah, and that's very rare.
So rare.
I've
I'll
never heard
never
of
have this
I've
again.
never heard of 6 days off.
I'll definitely
That's
never have it
hilarious.
like this again.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But it was so nice. Like I literally just got to drive home and I was at home night of our game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
it's
nice.
cool because like you played a game where like your family could go to and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
exactly.
They didn't have to travel the holidays to
Yep.
come see you.
And we should have got a check and walked out with the win, but
Yeah.
unfortunate.
So the cookie crumbles, Tom.
That would have been too good to be true.
But I know we talked about a little bit. I guess Christmas stories is a very vague uh thing, but I guess I'll pose the question and then I can give my funniest story. But do you guys have any funny like gift stories of like over when you were a kid and something that you really wanted and like you got it or you didn't get it or how it worked out? Do you guys have any of that or no?
I don't know about gift stories. I'm thinking now I actually remember him a Christmas story where so at the Avdalovich household in the first house that we lived in Folsom, um Santa got caught on video, and that was an infamous video clip that lived in our house forever. So anyone that ever tried to tell us about anything about Santa, now we got him on film. Like there was a video of Santa in our chimney at in our Folsom house, and it was infamous. And so I think that's something I'll always carry with me. And I can't believe I
Who did
forgot
the
that we're taking.
investigative reporting? Was that Hannah or was that a
No,
team
so
effort?
no, it was the parents, Doctor and Michelle. They definitely got it done. I don't know how they got it done. They caught the guy, but it was big
Yeah.
time. It was really big time. It was very well put together too, actually, if I remember correctly. But it was something like literally I remember like growing up as a kid, like that was something that we were always like, no, we got him on film, like we know.
That's hilarious.
That is hilarious. Tommy, you got anything like that or what?
No, I don't have anything like that. I think I don't have any cool ones, honestly. Like there was one year I really was like Drake. Like we talked about how Drake had a trampoline on it episode, so I loved the trampoline. I wanted a trampoline so bad, and I was like begging for it for years, probably. And like Christmas came around, and there was no trampoline sitting there, and I was depressed. And then I walked into the other room, and it was sitting in the other room, and I was like, I freaked
They
out.
put the
That
trampoline
was
out
that was
in the house.
No, they didn't set it up, but like
I
it
was
was,
about to say,
yeah.
that was your hey hold on. Sienna's got a trampoline in the living room, so
yeah, but like
No, but this was like
trampoline,
this was a big this is a
no,
big
I know,
trampoline.
I'm just kidding.
I'm sure I've
I've
got
seen
better.
Sienna's
I'm sure I've
trampoline.
got
It's
better ones if I dig deep. But
Yeah,
I mean,
it's-
we usually just we have a nice Christmas breakfast, and then we usually go see a movie. And that's
yeah.
always just a staple.
I miss, you know what? I really enjoy the movie, like, because there's always some good movie that came out.
oh,
Going to the movies on Christmas, like after opening presents, was like the fun. Like that was so fun.
I do it every year.
Yeah, I don't get to do that now, but I
I,
want
I
to
don't
get
know
back
what
to
I don't.
that.
Yeah, I don't know what we
Couple
want to
years.
see this year. I don't know what movie we want to see. Probably
I was gonna say,
Avatar.
you already
Avatar,
saw. Didn't you already see it though, or no?
Which one? Knives Out.
No,
no,
Avatar.
I haven't seen Avatar.
no, they
Yet.
didn't go. Remember, they
Yeah,
were
we
gonna
didn't
go.
go.
They didn't go.
I
Bro,
did just watch Knives Out, and it's gas.
Yeah, I love the first one. First one was awesome.
Not as good as the first one, but it's still really good.
But I mean, but Avatar's like 3 hours. Jeez.
Bro.
And the other one that looks good is even longer. It's like 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Which one is that?
Babylon, the one about Hollywood.
Oh, yeah, I'll watch that on HBO Max.
Yeah, I think we'll see Avatar, but that's
Okay, big time.
It's a long
Yeah.
movie.
I mean, shit. At this point, like that's what I had to do on Batman. You know how hard it is to get someone to babysit for 5 hours.
Bro, speaking of Batman, I finally watched it, and I know I don't want to spoil stuff for next week's episode, but I literally cannot bring myself to sit there for 3 hours and watch Batman. But then when we were flying home from Houston, it was on like the Southwest thing. I was like, "Here's a 3.5 hour flight. This is perfect." And then I fell asleep.
Wow, really?
Yeah, but I got it on the way back, so I
Okay,
ended up finishing.
but it does get slow there for a little bit. But that Batman,
Yeah.
the good thing about that Batman is that where they picked the story up. I'm glad they
Yeah.
just didn't recycle
Yeah, that's
the
what we talked
same
about.
origin story. So that's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I used to
Yeah.
love going to the movies on Christmas Day. That was like the best thing because at my family we do presents in the morning, and then everybody goes their separate ways until like later for dinner.
Mhm.
But oddly, and well, when I was growing up, it would be dinner at like 2:30, 3 o'clock, which was so funky. But like not mad at it because then you got home like at a decent hour, you know.
Yeah.
You weren't waiting till 7 o'clock to eat.
We always
Would you
do
like to-
dinner. We always do dinner on Christmas Eve, and then
Mm.
Christmas Day we just kind of like do whatever.
Were you like
Yeah.
an early riser kid on Christmas morning, Jared? I feel like you were like chomping at the bit at 6:30
Yeah,
a.m.
I was pretty well. Yeah, I had my routine. Excuse me, losing my voice. I had my routine, but it was pretty much come up, do my stocking in the morning, and then we would have to take all the presents and drive over to my aunt and uncle's across town. And like it's funny because I would my aunt I had two cousins, girl cousins, one older, one younger. They would get so many presents, and we would go chronologically, and you open one at a time. So it would be like everybody would be done except for my two cousins. It'd be like a 3 hour like just it would be, oh my gosh, it'd be terrible.
Is that your good story, or you got another one?
No, this one is like very, very elite story.
Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
So excuse me.
You're good.
So it's very on brand for the narrative that Luke is trying to paint about me. So
So
it's
not fair.
yeah, but so I wanted a PlayStation 2. Okay. And this is back when I lived in Vacaville. We lived in a house that was like it had a lot of land. It was like almost an acre. Anyways, so I was like, I want a PlayStation 2. My mom came up with a scavenger hunt, and I couldn't figure it out. And I got so mad, I was raging.
How old were you at
Like,
this point?
oh man, when did PS2 come out? I was probably like 12, like 11,
Yeah.
something like that. But like, it was like, go out to grandma's car, go out to your tree house, go into the basement. Like, I was like, I just want a effing PS2. Like, and the crazy part was, all said and done, it was in the oven in a box.
Jared's like, I don't want to do this shit. Give me my
After once you got to the oven, you were pissed. You were like, I don't know.
Yeah,
what's
I
the
just ran around this entire house property, and it was right around the corner. But I had to go through it was like scavenger hunt, so I had to like go through all the different pieces to figure it out. I was like, I don't even want to play this anymore. Like, my mom used to try to do stuff like that. Like she would buy me like a video game I'd want and put it in a box and put big heavy cans of soup in the box because I would shake the gifts when I was a kid to see if I could figure out what they were. Or I would try to like bend the edges of the wrapping paper
my God, bro, you're
Yeah.
a menace.
I was mad.
I mean,
that
I was,
kid.
yeah, I was always lurking the night before too and
You're in there
whatnot.
looking and looking
Yeah.
in the ref.
Yeah. Or the
Yeah.
worst part was my mom. Sometimes it got to the point where my mom would like not like she would make me open them in certain order because like if I was getting a PS2, right, and they were buying me an extra controller and I would open the controller first, then obviously I knew I was getting a PS2. You know what I mean? It was like
What
stuff like
about
that.
what about stockings for you guys? Are those a big staple or what's the
Huge staple. For
what's
that.
the word on the?
huge,
Because I feel like it's different for every
huge.
family.
Amanda's very upset. We don't have a mantle to hang stockings on.
Mm. That sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to. We're making do where we're at right now, but
What's usually in the stockings for you guys?
bro, I love the stocking stuffers. You usually get like a little bit of candy or something,
Candies. Yeah.
a gadget of some sort, like whatever you need, a charger or something that you really needed. Like I had this, I travel with this one every single time. It's like a USB plug-in, but it has like 6 different USBs in there. So I always travel with it, and my travel roommate's like, "Yo, this is perfect." Like so, boom, that was a stocking stuffer. So something like that, and then socks and underwear. You can't go wrong.
Yep.
The socks and underwear.
Yeah, I never got the socks and underwear, but like, yeah,
You're missing out,
candy,
man.
and then
Candy.
like it's some years it'd be like I liked my stocking gift better than my actual gifts.
Yeah, I would always have like a. 'Cause I was I'm a big gamer in high school and middle school, so I would always have like an Xbox gift card in there, so that was huge.
Yeah,
I'd buy
that or
some
like
VC for my 2K player or whatever.
yeah, back in the day, it'd be like a couple packs of Pokemon cards, things like
Yeah,
that.
gum.
Oh.
Stacy would always throw in
Gum.
like an orange in
Gum.
our stocking, just an
What's
orange.
up with that? Sienna has a book, and that's like on the top of the stocking,
Bro,
and
what
it's
if
like a
Sienna
big
listens
deal.
to this
Is it?
before she opens her stocking, bro? That's crazy.
No, she has a book that has that.
So
I'm
that's not just
playing
that's
orange.
not just my mom doing something random. That's like a thing.
It's in this old book, this old Christmas book that someone gave us. Yeah, I'd never seen it either. I was like, well, why would there be an orange on top of the
Bro,
stocking?
I had an orange every single year growing up.
I mean, maybe it's a scavenger hunt, and you got to read the book now. You
Yeah,
gotta, you
maybe
gotta
I
bring it
do.
to her, and you're gonna get a
National
PS5.
treasure.
Maybe I do.
Where's Nicolas Cage?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm a big
star. National
I'm,
treasure.
oh god,
That's super
kill me.
random, but
Stockings are
Yeah.
awesome, man.
Yeah,
Gum,
I
gift
love
cards.
stockings, and plus, like the stockings are like, it's the first thing you see when you go in the living room, and it's like nothing fits in there, right? So it's just like overflowing with
Yeah,
stuff
you're like,
that
oh,
you
I'm getting
want.
so much. Yeah,
yeah,
good stuff. It's good
Yeah.
stuff.
stockings. And then we got the
Now
dog
now we're
stockings too.
now I'm
We
too
always
old
get
for
the dog
Christmas.
stockings.
You said what?
We got the dog stockings also. They get a little
Okay,
treat in
that's
there.
come on, Ivy.
Bro, the dogs need their Christmas as well. They're down there
Yeah,
with us.
That's
what do you mean?
hilarious.
Ivy's hyped.
You have
Yeah.
no idea. Actually, you actually have no idea.
No,
I
I
miss-
do. I had a yellow lab. I know exactly what's going on.
Insane.
I miss the young kid Christmas excitement. It's just not the same anymore.
I was talking about that too. Like
There's
the
nothing,
buildup
bro.
from like the last day of school before Christmas break, and then
Bro.
the
Oh,
whole
man.
It was a
Oh.
different feeling. It was
There
a
was
different
like
The
I still-
video
don't get
game
me wrong, I
vendors
still
that
love
you go
Christmas,
on are
but-
like unbelievable.
bro.
Those are some of my best video game performances. Christmas break.
Yeah, honestly,
Jared Waters
honestly.
on December 21st went crazy.
Crazy
Bro,
Halo 1.
I was grinding like Madden and all. My ultimate teams would get right around Christmas
Yeah,
break.
well, and they all like games are smart
Special
now. Like that's when the
cards. Yeah.
best promos are dropping all the
Yes.
time.
The packs.
Like, oh
Yes.
man,
Oh, the
best promos.
packs.
Yeah. Dang. I don't want a game.
I know,
Weird
I've been
weird
wanting to
question.
play Madden all year.
Weird question. This is more on topic for me, but I'm curious what you guys think because Amanda and I talk about it. How are you guys going to approach the Santa situation when you guys have kids?
What do you mean Santa's real?
Yeah, what?
Okay. I just didn't know like if he came down the chimney or like if he like came in a convertible, there's a lot of different like thought processes here.
Well, I feel like it's a
Dude, I don't know.
story
That's a
that
good question.
it's like based on the like environment, right? Because like if I had a different Santa story than all my homies, then you can't have a discrepancy. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I feel like it's like whatever for the time period is. Like if Santa's no longer in the chimney, like you said, if Santa's in a convertible now, he might be in a Tesla. But
Yeah, I don't have a
you know what I
chimney.
mean?
We don't have a chimney,
Yeah.
It's like-
So
Dang, I didn't even think
whatever
about that.
whatever the
That's what I'm
story
saying.
is, that's Santa evolves with his time too. you know?
Exactly. What if it's Robo Santa,
I will tell my kid right away if it's Robo Santa. Then
I don't think I want it to be Robo Santa.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
if that's the times we're in, Santa's, I'm done.
It'll be canceled.
I'm not giving my kid happiness if we're doing Robo Santa. I'm telling my kid that I'm buying his presents.
You'd be
That's
like,
so
hey,
fucking
yeah,
funny.
you know who Santa? Jeff Bezos is Santa.
Yeah.
Amazon. They got,
Oh, that's
they
funny.
got drones dropping
I'll
all
say
your
here, I'm
stuff.
gonna hand my kid a notepad and a pencil and
Yeah.
say, "What do you want?"
Wait, so you asking us that because you don't know how you're handling Santa currently?
Yeah,
Or, like,
Jared, is that
No,
you
no,
want-
we-
are you
we're
looking
definitely-
for
no,
second
we're-
opinions?
Nah,
Yeah.
we're on Santa right now. I'm just because Man and I were talking about it, and like there's a lot of different opinions on it now as far as how it affects kids like psychologically and stuff.
So when did you guys learn?
It was late for me. I don't know.
Really, it was early for me. I figured that
I
shit.
can't even
I'm telling
remember,
bro, I held on
honestly.
to that video. I was in middle school. I think it was like sixth
Mm.
or seventh grade for real. Like I'm telling you, the video
Dang.
was like the truth.
I was a skeptical person from the get go, though.
And it
So
sounds like you.
I don't
bro.
remember mine, honestly, but I think it was early.
Hmm.
And then the
Um,
staple in the Christmas is also basketball. Like I think that's you got
Yeah.
Thanksgiving football, but you got Christmas basketball.
Yeah.
I'm
So, I mean,
praying,
that
fingers
was always
crossed,
part of it.
man. I'm gonna get to actually sit and watch. I haven't got to sit down and watch a full game in I don't know how many years, and I'm going to this year, I think, and because the Warriors are playing it too.
Yeah, I was gonna say they got
Yeah,
the
but
afternoon slate.
I wish Steph was playing. It's not gonna be as fun now.
Yeah. Oh God, they gave up 91 the other night in the half. Oh my God.
If everybody else plays, they should be okay. But
91, Luke.
okay, yeah.
I
But
know. I saw
how about the
That was
beam team?
bad.
How about the beam team
the
tonight,
beam
though?
team.
Oh yeah,
lost
they
tonight. It
got
was
cooked
so
by
ugly. Oh
Kyle
my God.
Kuzma.
Brad
Yeah, he was
Beal.
getting to it. With
Yeah,
Austin.
future guests on the pod.
Hopefully, No,
They
he
gave
was-
up 91 though, Jared, because they didn't have a single starter besides Draymond out there.
But 91, Tom. 91
Bad.
and a
It's bad
half
hoops.
is-
It's bad hoops.
Did you guys
You have
watch
to
it
tr-
or no?
No, heck no.
Bro, the Nets were making everything.
Yeah,
Like,
it was-
they were
Jared, it was
shooting the
unreal.
lights out.
I
I've
don't
never
care.
seen anything like it. They started the
Uber
game like
confidence.
11 for 12.
I'm
Yes.
I'm fouling out in the first half. That's all I'm telling you. You want to talk about me being hack? If we give up
See,
46 and we're on
this
our
is
way to
what I'm
give up
saying.
45,
And Jared wants to say I'm the one perpetrating the narrative about him being aggressive and stuff, and he's talking about
Yeah.
I'm going to foul out in the first half.
I don't know.
no, I'm saying you got to set a tone at that point. I'm not saying that's my baseline, but
So you're
like,
putting your foot down. You're
Yes.
drawing a line. Yeah.
Exactly.
All I know is I just hope the Warriors wake up and everybody plays and they just like beat the Grizzlies like they beat the Celtics without Wiggins. They beat
oh
the Grizzlies.
God, but did you see what the Grizzlies? I mean, Devin Booker didn't play tonight, but the Grizzlies smacked the Suns.
They look good, man. They look good.
Yeah.
Guess what's the pick on that
But
game?
but Ja is like talking crazy right now.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Like
Ja.
he runs his mouth and that'll wake people up.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. Like I like the energy, but I'm just like
I love the energy. It makes for great playoff series.
Yeah, totally. Yeah,
Like last
But-
year, I think like obviously when they beat Boston, that was the best. But Memphis was easily my favorite series because like
even the Memphis Timberwolves series was
oh
very
that was so
exciting.
fun to watch.
That was special.
Some of the
That, bro.
dumbest basketball, but
Bro.
also some of the most exciting.
The
best
basketball.
Timberwolves should have
memes.
won that series in
Oh my
5.
God. Some of the
Yeah.
best memes.
The-
Yeah. The
Yeah.
Timberwolves, like we got to get Pat Bev back on the Timberwolves because he was
We're not
generational.
done with Pat Bev this episode.
Yeah.
Either. We'll
Are
get
we-
to that.
are-
We'll get
yeah,
to that.
okay.
We'll
You
get
just
to
tell
that.
me
We'll-
when we're getting there.
Yeah, we'll get to it when we get to the segment. But let's get these. Let's get our predictions off right now for these games.
Who's
while we're
even
talking
playing?
about
Let me
it.
pick up the
So we
slate.
got Sixers Knicks is the opening one in the morning.
Sixers.
Where?
The Knicks have been playing well
Uh,
though.
I think it's in New York.
I'm going Sixers.
Yeah, in New York.
That's New York has been playing very well though lately.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
They
take
smoked
Philadelphia. I'm gonna
Jalen
take
Brunson
Philadelphia.
smoked that
on
one
that
off
one.
tonight. Did you see
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. He did what? He smoked
He
it.
smoked off the free throws and then DeRozan hit a game winner.
In his
Ouch.
face, mouth.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go Sixers as well.
I got
That's the
Sixers.
first game.
I'll go
Then
Sixers.
we got Lakers Mavs after that.
No AD. I'm
Uh,
taking Dallas.
I don't know. Dallas been struggling. If LeBron plays, I'm taking the Lakers.
Bro,
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. So I was at the Lakers Kings. I don't even know who these Lakers players were the other
Max
night.
Christie.
I was like, who are we pulling out? Because like even Reeves wasn't even suited up and Russ wasn't suited up either. Like they had some random names out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take Dallas. in that one.
Yeah, I'm taking Dallas. You're taking Braun.
Mhm.
Okay, that's a bold choice. Taking Braun.
Yeah.
Bucks Celtics at 2.
Ooh, the
like that.
Bucks struggled tonight.
It's in Boston as well.
I just like Boston. I don't. Yeah, I just like Boston.
Going Giannis statement game.
I'm going Boston as well.
Yeah, I like
Bucks.
Boston.
I'm going Bucks. There.
I like that though, Tom. That's gonna be other really good game. Like I want to
Yeah.
try to watch that game.
That'll be the best game of the day, I think.
Yeah.
Unless
The night game is going to be good too. So then there's Grizzlies Warriors at 5.
Yeah, I'll take Warriors, obviously.
I'm taking
Crazy.
Warriors in that one.
Crazy. I'm taking Grizzlies. And then Suns Nuggets to finish the night.
It depends on if Book.
I don't think
if-
Book's gonna play. So
Yeah, and even if he plays, it still could be a wash. But like, Denver just lays an egg in nationally televised games a lot.
yeah, that's why I'm taking Denver. I'm gonna go against what Jared said.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
I'm gonna go Denver as well, actually.
Yeah, I'll take Phoenix. I'll take the Bush.
Yeah. I actually do think Bucks Celtics will be the best game.
It
It's
should
the middle
be.
of the day.
I
Middle
agree.
of the day. It'll be
If
right
Steph-
after.
if Steph
had
was
waffles.
playing, if Steph was playing, that game would have been so good. But Bucks Celtics will be the
Yeah,
best.
that's gonna be post waffle game, so I'm gonna be hyped.
You might fall
Last
asleep.
year was a great
Okay, I'm
slate.
not that
the
old.
itis. No, I'm saying
Uh,
after you eat the good meal, you might hit the itis. You know, it's like knockout.
Last year was a great slate too. I think we had Bucks Celtics last year too.
So how many years do you think we have until the Kings get a Christmas game? Realistic question. I'm not asking this out of being.
I think if they finish the year strong, I think they get one next year.
Nope.
they have to make a deep play.
They have they got to make either the Western Conference Finals.
You
or
think
the-
that far?
Yeah,
They might
or
get
the
an early one.
semis. Or the semis.
I
But
feel
it's
like
but see, you got to think about it this way though. Like I'm not even trying to cut you off.
No.
and be
That was a real
jerk.
question. That was a
I
real
know.
question.
No, it's like one. It's about the teams that garner the most like attention.
Yeah, like
That's why the
LeBron's gonna
big
play.
markets. Yeah, the big markets, and plus it's about the timing, right? Like because the the West Coast games or the late games are going to be like the premier games, like the premier teams,
Right.
if that makes sense. So like if they get matched up with like the Grizzlies, or if they get matched up with then they can make it. But like they need to make a run in the playoffs.
they need like a playoff series where they can build a narrative around it, and then they
Yeah.
can highlight it on Christmas.
semis. If they make the semis and battle the Grizzlies or battle the Suns, I think that could be it. So maybe
Yeah.
in
Battle.
2 years. 2 years.
I like it. I think it's possible.
It would be good. I mean,
It'd be
like
great
it's-
for the city.
yeah.
And the beam.
The beam. Will the
Christmas
beam
beam,
still be
that'd
around?
Oh,
Will the beam
I
still be
mean,
around?
I hope so. The beam is.
I don't know. That might be a
inspirational.
fad.
It is a fad, but it's working. Like
I don't know if it's gonna work.
It's their
though.
fad, Jared. It's
Right.
their fad.
Yeah, but if they
I'm
get
not-
bounced in the first round or they don't make the play in, then that beam is dead.
Yeah. No, we have to. Something.
gotta
has to
make
come
some
up this year.
noise. Yeah.
Something has to come up this year. I agree. But I
That's
think
like Power
I think
Balance Arena.
It was Power Balance Pavilion. First off, and second off, I was never a Power Balance believer, so I can't back that one.
gosh.
But yeah, I
that,
think-
that was cold, Tom. That was mean.
Next question.
He said I plead the fifth. That's crazy.
Well, now that we kind of talked about the games and got the slate all carried away, I wanted to kind of not take it to a serious note, but I think this is something that I experienced, and I know a lot of people experience this. Growing up in a family that's divorced, and the whole idea of doing 2 Christmases or 2 holidays, I think it really like gets it gets tougher around the Christmas time, just because it's such a small window of time. Like everybody wants Christmas morning, everybody wants Christmas Eve, like let's see them before they go to bed, and everybody wants like to have that big slate for Christmas dinner. And it as a little kid, you like think like you only think about it as like, oh man, I get 2 Christmases, this is awesome. But as you get older, you don't realize like the toll it takes on like your parents and like the siblings and like the people going through it. So I think like I feel I just want to give a shout out to all the kids that, go through being in divorced families and having to deal with that. Like, I know, like, not to dive in too personally, but my parents had a very ugly divorce, and like when there was like it was court allotted like time frames, and I would have to get dropped off or picked up, and they couldn't go to each other's house, so it had to be a public meeting space. And like if they didn't get me to that space by a certain time, then like there was consequences within the court and all that stuff. So it's like that stuff is like what a lot of kids go through. And I think it's like it's a tough thing to deal with. And I didn't realize like what was really happening until I got older. And even now as I'm older, and it's like it's okay, but it's still like a little awkward, because like your parents obviously have gotten over most of their issues, but like it's still like a weird thing because you grew up like having essentially not seeing them at the same time. And now that we have kids, it's like everybody wants to be here at the same time to be here for the grandkids. But yeah, so I just want to bring that up and shout out to all the kids that are going through that. And you know, you gotta just try to stay level headed and understand that the parents have their the parents have their motivations for the things they do, but at the end of the day, they do love you.
Good message,
That's
Jared.
real.
Yeah.
That's real.
So
Switch gears on that.
switch gears, yeah. Let's lighten it up a
Let's-
little bit. This is a
let's-
Christmas episode.
Let's talk about it. So, we started this podcast in the middle of the summer, right? We've been doing starting
22 weeks
fives.
ago.
22 weeks ago, we've been doing starting fives, and all of a sudden, when did we do the cereal one? We did it like pretty early. I think it was
yeah,
one of the first
halfway
ones. It
through.
was just us three.
Yeah.
So recently, and I know we probably all got sent the clip of Mr. Beverly over here doing the starting five cereal mascots. Like, come on, what are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing? This is ridiculous.
Plus, they went backwards and they had no explanation for their guys. And the one bro just picked the 3 Rice Krispies dudes. Like, what?
Like,
I'm gonna be real, fellas. I couldn't even watch it. I was so disgusted.
Yeah.
Bro, do you know how many people sent me that and they're like, "Yo, like, did you steal it from?" No,
Yeah,
what?
what?
Come on,
We've
bro.
been on this for 6 months.
Let's get the receipts. So,
Fellas, I saw starting 5 CR mascots and I threw my phone.
yeah, as you should.
That was the biggest load of that I've ever
Mhm.
seen. Like I couldn't. Wow,
Bro, just
I don't even
the-
have words.
Just there was
No,
no like explanation. It was just
There's no
throwing out
heart.
random. Yeah, there was like
There's
nothing
no
to it.
heart.
It's
We
like-
do it so much better.
And like
Better.
if you're gonna sip wine, at least sip wine out of a like proper glass. Like, come on now.
Get into it, Jared. Let them
Like,
know, man.
what-
You're the
like,
real
what are we
vino
doing out
head over here.
Yeah,
The
what?
consistent wine sipper has got his thoughts on that as well.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. What are you drinking? You're drinking table wine over there.
Bro, it was
That was-
actually
yeah.
disgusting. Like, why, bro?
I couldn't
Really
believe my
stole our whole
eyes.
flow, word for word, bar for bar. Like, what are we
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah, it's all right.
Wow.
Let's
yeah.
keep it rolling. And
Yeah.
shout out to our faithful listeners for bringing that to our attention.
Bring it to our
Yeah.
attention. And like
Mhm.
last time I checked, like you gotta, take it with a grain of salt, right? Because like, didn't he say that he was gonna take the Lakers somewhere, and while he's shooting 18% from 3 and
Did you-
26% from the field?
Did you see him saying Herder was too little and all this, and everyone was clowning him because the Kings were bodying them? They were up like 25, and he was over there too little. Oh, bro, we were dying at the stadium. People were clowning him. It's because he stole the starting 5. That's why you're gonna look
That's it.
dumb.
Not living right, man.
Bad
Not
karma.
living right.
Bad karma.
Not living right. All right, so to tie everything together, Christmas. We talked about movies, starting 5. Here we have it. Christmas movie character starting 5s, and I know this is one that we're all pretty excited about. I think this is one that
Good
a
one.
lot of thought was gonna
Christmas
do it.
came early this year. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, well, do you want to go first, man? With that confidence, I don't know.
No, I want Tom to go first because I want to hear no complaining about
I
takes.
haven't complained in like 6 episodes, bro.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Literally 2 episodes ago with Drake, you were upset about Darth Vader.
Well, that was obvious though. Come on.
Yeah, in you were allowed to be upset, but Jared
Yeah,
just
I
said
had
he
a
doesn't wanna hear it.
rightful reason to be upset. I don't remember the last time I went first. Anyway,
That's
Yeah,
why
so
we're
it's all
letting
you.
you go first now. Merry Christmas, Tom. This is your early Christmas present.
thanks, guys. That means so much.
It's also genuine.
With that being said, at my point guard, I mean, this is just probably the biggest no-brainer that we've ever had going into these lineups. Here's a guy who he's the brains of the operation. I mean, he's the smarts. He knows exactly where the ball needs to be. He's gonna run the offense and he's gonna set up good. It didn't flow. I wanted it to flow, but he's gonna set up good traps. He's gonna set up good traps and he's gonna make everyone look good. Give me Kevin McAllister at the 1, the GOAT.
See, look, you're welcome. You're welcome.
At the 2, here's a guy. We're gonna nickname him the microwave. He's gonna get hot in a hurry. He's gonna light it up from deep. Give me Heat Miser at the 2.
I don't think I'm familiar.
What? I'll pull up a picture here in a minute. Hold on. At the 3, what? You guys have never seen
what movie is
Heat
that?
Miser? Heat Miser.
What, bro? Hold on.
Well, am I dumb, Jared? Do you know?
No, is this like a Mormon Christmas thing?
You didn't have to go there.
Yeah. What? You've never seen this little animated one?
Oh yeah, I know who he is.
He's got a whole song.
Yeah. Okay.
You've never
I'm Tom.
seen what? That's crazy.
Jog my
I
memory
think
a little
it's
bit
I
there.
think it's called like The Year Without Santa Claus.
So he was the villain.
He was just like a character in it. They got Snow Miser and Heat Miser. They do like
It's a
their
Heat
little
Miser.
songs. It's a good wow. Damn. What?
That's what a Ball family stable.
Yeah, must be a
That's-
Ball family. Must be
wow.
that.
All right,
that
at the 3,
Toblerone, baby.
At the 3,
Yeah,
I've got this guy's a classic. He's a 3-level scorer. He's gonna do exactly what we need him to do. He's gonna be our star. He's gonna be hilarious on the court, cracking jokes. Gonna be Clark Griswold. Christmas Vacation.
Okay.
At the 4, we've got a real
Fantastic.
bruiser. Got a real bruiser at the 4. Not the smartest guy out there. He's gonna be running like a chicken with his head cut off, but he's gonna bang. He's gonna set some good screens, get some boards. Give me Marv from
Play.
Home
Good
Alone.
play.
The wet
Nice play,
bandits.
Nice play.
One
nice play.
out of 2 of the wet bandits. We left
Nice
Harry
play.
up for
that play.
Harry up for whoever wants to take him. And at the 5, we've got the man himself. Give me Scrooge, Ebenezer Scrooge, holding it down in the middle.
I like it, man.
I can't believe you guys don't know Heat Miser. That's like
No.
No, it's okay.
wow.
Sorry, Tom.
I like your 5. I like mine better. For being honest. So
Go ahead, Luke.
at the 1, I need someone with a lot of passion. This is someone who's willing to fight for what they believe in. It's been shown on the big screen. Not to mention, he's very well respected by his peers and by his competitors as well. I want Miles Finch from Elf. I think
I knew we were gonna get a lot of Elf.
Yeah.
From Luke.
the quote unquote angry elf, as Buddy called him. I think Miles Finch at my point guard is someone that we're gonna really lean on and rely on. At the 2, Tommy took this guy, but I have him for different reasons. I think this is a guy.
You have the
he
Heat
said he's-
Miser.
No.
That would have been a good twist.
This guy I think is a real shooter. I think this is a guy who he proved he's looking to do whatever he can to make Christmas better for his family. And every single time he's gonna put up a 3, that's a Butte Clark. Give me Clark Griswold at the 2. Classic. At the 3, you want to talk about someone running the show. This guy's done it at a high level. Classic voice. Someone that was everywhere they needed to be at the right time, literally at the right time. I think he's just gonna be someone to lead our team, man the defense on the perimeter. I want the conductor from the Polar Express.
Oh my God.
I think that's a fantastic play.
Good pick.
At the 4,
Tom Hanks. There you go.
At the 4, this is someone who he's one of those players that I think you really want on your team, but you hate to play against him. And that's because he looks very intimidating, when you see him face to face. But once you get to know him, he ends up being a really nice guy and a really great teammate. And I think he's going to really help our team run and fire on all cylinders. I want the abominable snowman from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Great pick.
Big body in the paint as well.
Yeah,
At the
misunderstood.
5, Yeah, misunderstood. You see what I'm saying? Like one of those guys
that
you
was
love to
that
have
was
in
a
the
good
locker
pick.
room.
Yeah, exactly.
And then at the 5, you want to talk a big body? Man, this is one of the biggest bodies you get. Didn't get a lot of stardom, but I think that's because he was waiting for his shot on my starting 5. I have a repeat movie here, which I didn't want to do, but I had to. I want Mr. Narwhal from Elf, the biggest body in all Christmas movies.
Mm.
Come on, man. That's a star-studded 5.
That's
You know what? I'm actually really glad that everything went this way because I thought we were gonna have some repeats, but this is looking good for me now. I
Yeah,
feel like
Clark Griswold's the only repeat, and I'm not mad at that. I think
I
that's
feel like
it's a
I
very
feel like
reasonable
the
repeat.
table just got set for me to knock it out the park.
Okay, Jared.
let's go, man.
Yeah,
Let's
you
hear
know,
it then.
I'm fresh off a 300-yard drive. That's all I'm saying.
Big body.
Yeah,
What'd you
know
shoot?
me. Nah, I don't remember.
Oh, right. Luke,
Could
what'd you
that be
shoot
good
today?
then? What'd you say, Tom?
What'd you shoot today, Luke?
I shot a 79 today. Actually.
That's beautiful.
Oh, nice.
Respect,
Appreciate it.
respect.
Hey, Jared, thank you, man. Hey,
Yeah.
way to hit that 300-yard drive. We've been talking about that, man.
Good
Yeah,
300-yard drive, Jared.
Yeah, thanks, Tom.
I like the triple digits. Maybe it was a good trend for the day if that's what you shot. I don't know, since you're not disclosing.
He's on fire.
Yeah, that's all right.
Heatmeister.
Yeah, Heatmeister.
Heat Miser. Can I move Heat Miser to my walk on since nobody knew who he
No,
was?
no,
Oh,
you locked him
man.
in. You already selected him.
Oh God, I'm just gonna let you have that one, Tom. You know what? You got it, bro. Yeah,
I know
you
I do.
can't even pick up a golf club, so you
I
can
know
barely
I
hold
do.
that microphone.
All right, man.
Anyways,
Damn, that was
That's
a
sensitive-
low
that's a
blow, I'm not
sensitive
gonna lie.
topic.
Low blow. I don't think I can. Nah, I don't like that.
okay, starting 5. Okay. Point guard. Tommy was on the right track. He's my floor general. He gets everybody in the right spot. He executes the game plan to a T. Give me Kevin Home Alone.
Love it.
Just great battler out there. Just really makes things happen.
Is battler a word?
Probably not. Shooting guard. Now, again, this is a movie that's gonna fly under the radar. One of the best Christmas movies. I think I've talked about it before, but every team needs a real antagonizer. Okay, on a higher level than, like, let's say Pat Bev, like a real hooper and antagonizer. Give me Sinbad from Jingle All the Way.
Good
Myron.
play. Really good play. Good play.
Great play.
Great play.
Small forward.
We haven't heard great pick in a while. Glad we brought it back.
Small forward. So I need someone that can play multiple positions, someone that can guard multiple positions, someone that can be adaptable. If he needs to change his identity, he'll change his identity. Give me Jack Skellington at the small forward from
Good
Nightmare
play.
Before Christmas.
Another good play.
Now,
he was at my tryouts. Didn't make it.
yeah, that's all right.
We cut him as well. Didn't think he fit our mold, but
That's fine.
yeah, if he fits
Yeah,
what you want to do, Jared, that's cool.
Yeah, Heat Miser. Great pick right there.
Go watch
Great pick.
go watch A Year Without Santa Claus, man.
Yeah,
Bro,
great
the
pick.
Heat Miser thing might stick with you now. It's kind of.
I'm just cultured. What can I say? The movie was released in the 1970s, man. I'm surprised Jared doesn't know about it.
Tom's an
man.
old soul, man.
Yeah, it's all right, Tom. Hey, maybe you can find somewhere to put Snow Miser on your group.
Snow
Maybe you should walk on.
Snow Miser is in tryouts, but I mean, what does he bring to the table? Not much.
No,
Not much.
it is a cold holiday. I'm just saying.
It is, but it
Bro,
doesn't translate to the basketball court.
man.
So at the power forward, this is crazy that this guy's not got picked. This guy is like the legend upon legends. He's the whole reason we're here. Give me Tim Allen, Santa Claus.
Great pick. Fantastic pick.
Yeah. Now, at the center, this guy's been picked in other 5s before, but stick with me here, because the way I want my team to play, I'm gonna put him at the top of my press, and he's gonna wreak havoc and steal everything in his way. Give me the Grinch.
Yeah.
At the center.
Yeah. See the Grinch play. I liked the Grinch showed out in my tryouts, but I didn't like how he was picked a few weeks ago, and I didn't want to double dip. I really liked Tom's pick when he took him, so I didn't want to.
Yeah, Tom, good job.
In the process.
Yeah,
So I guess he got a cut from Tom's villain team. That's why he was at tryouts this week. But
yeah, makes sense.
He's busy. We actually have him locked up for a few years in the contract. So
Okay.
there would have been some serious issues if
I
he.
didn't know that there was a trade that went
tampering.
Yeah.
Tampering.
We're
Jared,
not,
walk on.
you know, we respect LA's camp, so we're not going to tap into
Okay.
any tampering rules.
Appreciate
But
you,
Now.
appreciate you.
Walk on. I just need someone that's gonna give me 1,000% energy 1,000% of the time. If I call on him to come off the bench, I know he's gonna give me everything he's got. He's gonna play his role to a T. He's really gonna be all about his identity. Give me Buddy the Elf as my walk on.
Good play. Not very walk on like, but I mean,
yeah,
I mean the energy coming off the bench.
surprised
like,
he didn't
come
make
on.
a starting five. Honestly,
he's
But-
like an old veteran, like star player. You know,
No, that guy is like exactly what my team needs.
I like it though. I think
Size. He's gonna give me all the energy I need.
yeah, Buddy Elf, what's your favorite color? You know what I mean?
Mm.
He's really good. So
I had some other ones, but I don't think it's pod appropriate.
respectable.
Yeah.
Big Vince Vaughn for Christmases guy for surely.
Or someone. I have another one, but I can't.
It's my fault. So my walk on pick. For a walk on to, we've talked about walk ons, coming into the light, they got to do a lot of work behind the scenes, a lot of things that a lot of people don't know about. My walk on is really the motor that runs the show over there in the Santa Claus series. I want Curtis from the Santa Claus. This guy Curtis was running the show.
remind me.
Who Curtis is?
Yeah.
He's the main elf. He's the main
got
elf.
black hair.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
literally-
He's one that's got the
literally-
clipboard and is like
yeah.
bossing everybody
He
around.
runs the show. Like Santa Claus gets like all the fame and everything. Curtis is there, like doing what he needs to do to make sure Christmas happens. It's my walk on.
Got it.
I walk on.
Snowmeister.
First of all, there's no T. It's Zer.
Oh,
It's not Tur.
Snowmiser.
That'd be Mister.
Snowmiser.
That'd be Heat Mister. Snow Mister.
This
Wouldn't
is
work.
so bad.
My walk on. This one's real controversial, but some people say it's a Christmas movie. Some people say it's
Oh,
not.
he did it. He made the play.
Give me Bruce Willis as John McClane.
After he said in the group text that he wasn't gonna make that play.
He threw us off. He wanted to
Yep.
like. It was like a waiver wire pickup. He was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna take him. You guys got him." And then
Yeah, you guys got him, and then I really picked him up. Yeah, I mean, here's a guy who's just simply he's gonna find a way to get the job done. That's the kind of guy you need in your walk-on spot.
respectable. I wonder how that.
And it's like, do people think it's a Christmas movie? Do people not? It'll be a good topic.
I can take it or leave it as a Christmas movie or as a movie in general.
hot take.
Yeah,
Good movie, Jared. Come on.
it's a solid movie, but it's not anything special. You can't sit here and tell me that's like a better movie than like Rush Hour or something like that.
I feel like it's a random comparison. But
Yeah,
Like a cop movie. It's like a shoot 'em up, bang 'em up cop movie.
yeah,
Okay.
Gotcha,
Okay.
gotcha.
Interesting.
Good vibes, fellas. I like that a lot. Good diversity.
Yeah, good
Good
vibes.
to the table. A lot better than Pat Bev's 5, but
That guy.
oh
I mean, we've already hit on some golf talk. So, I mean, Jared, we don't know what Jared shot. I mean, 300-yard drive, 100 plus.
shot a
score.
94. I
There
shot
it
a
is.
94.
Oh, okay. I wasn't.
Okay.
I thought he
I shot
didn't.
a
remember.
94.
I thought he didn't remember. We should have to run the tape back on that one.
Yeah, no, I shot 94. It was a rough day putting today. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it though,
Right.
because
right.
I feel like I was making progress on the things I've been working on.
Good.
Yeah, so I'm not
That's
mad.
good. I mean, we'll take a 79 from LA any day. That's
Well, yeah, I
That's
mean,
more-
it's only happened twice in his lifetime. So
That's not true, but-
literally, I told you 3 times in the last.
when
like,
was the
6
third
months.
time?
At Stockton with the boys. With
Elkhorn?
dogs. Yeah.
LA's craft is
Okay.
just looking real good. That's all I know. And yeah, I don't even have more to say. 79 is
And
just
I hadn't picked
exquisite.
up a club in like 2 weeks and just went out
Yeah.
there and striping it.
Yeah, I mean, I've never discounted your ability.
Real
to hit the
reps,
golf
I know.
ball.
I
man.
guess this isn't really a me and you beef this time.
Yeah.
Actually, this
Yeah.
is like you're projecting on me because of Tommy. I feel like.
No, I'm not even. I haven't said.
Which
anything.
means I'm doing my job.
No,
I
but you
don't.
were in the group chat. You
How
can't
was
say
I?
you weren't. Bro was like solar eclipse. This never happens. Ask him how often this happens. I was like, bro,
No, that was Tom talking crazy to start
no,
it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you're
Exactly. So I
projecting
got a
all my
rise out of you,
abilities
Jared.
based off
No,
of
I was
Tom.
just saying like Tommy was like hyping something
Okay,
that
we know.
doesn't happen very often.
It's okay. We
or
know. We
ever.
know. We know what I did. We know what I did, and we know it worked. So
Yeah. Okay, Tom.
I will say though, Jared, I was pretty tactical around the greens today.
I like that. Because that's one of your struggle points. That's good.
But I don't want to give you credit without you,
Oh, yeah.
you know what I mean.
Well, I need the
Try to-
credit though. I want the credit.
But for what? I forgot.
Oh,
remind me, Jared. Remind us. Remind me.
Late at
Dude,
night,
Maria.
once Santa has dropped those presents down the chimney and snuck off that roof, I'm gonna sneak out front. And before that night's over, I'm gonna get
gonna
my
do?
50 chips. 50 chips a night. 50 chips a night. My voice about to crack.
Yeah.
So once Santa sneaks off that roof and reindeer go bye-bye, I'm gonna get my 50 chips a night because that's gonna get me right.
I heard you, man. I heard you. That was big time. I thought
was
you were gonna
trying-
go with like a "twas the night before Christmas" vibe.
Oh,
I
man.
thought you had it teed up, but
No, I didn't have that. I was like thinking that, but like I was like writing to Tommy. I was about to cough and I was trying not to cough.
Chivas and Heatmeister tonight. This is
My
a good
50
episode.
chippets.
Oh man.
Dude, you
I
should
can't-
write down. You should write down the monologue for the next pod. So it's, like, perfect.
It needs some work.
If you had wrote down like the "Twas the Night Before Christmas" poem and brought that out, I would have
That
lost
would've
my
been
mind. That
incredible.
would have been so good.
Yeah, I didn't. You know what? I'm just not on my game.
That's
I gotta
okay.
get better.
That's
Like I
okay.
said, you gotta putt better. You gotta
Yeah.
monologue better.
Putt better, monologue better. We'll get those
Yeah.
scores down into the 80s, and then we'll be
Yeah.
good, man.
Yeah.
This stuff adds up. The PG
does.
version of what I like to say. This stuff
Yeah.
adds up, man.
Well, this has
Oh,
just
man.
been great. So
Good combos,
Yeah.
fellas. Good
Yeah,
combos.
good combos.
it's a good
A
little
fun
Christmas
episode next week.
episode. Yeah. Yeah.
Tom,
So
Tom, can you let the people know where we can find that movie? Where does that
Oh,
stream?
that's a great point. Actually.
dude, I don't know. We might have just had that on like DVD. Look up.
We could post it on Instagram or something just so that people know, like, so they can watch the movie and understand why you picked Heatmeister.
Look up The Year Without Santa Claus. Yeah. It's a stop motion animated Christmas television special.
All right.
I'm gonna have to go ask my parents about this.
I've watched it
Year
many
Without Santa
times.
Claus.
Heatmeister does
Jared,
his
it
whole
looks like
little
you can
song.
watch it on Amazon Prime Video.
Oh, nice. I think we have that, or we
Yeah.
steal that from
I'm
someone.
gonna tune in tonight.
I hope some listeners have seen that. I mean, like, it probably definitely won't hit the same being 20 years old now, but when I was a kid, it was awesome.
Yeah,
respect
it was like
Stick to your
the
roots.
Rudolph movie that had the abdominal snowman that was like terrifying
Yeah.
when you were a kid.
Yeah, but everyone
Yeah.
knows that movie. No
Yeah.
one knows this one.
Yeah, apparently no one knows this one. Well, sorry.
Sorry, Tom.
Sorry, fellas. That's okay. Well, I hope
Mm.
if whoever has made it to the end of the pod can back me up and say that they've seen this movie. So we appreciate everybody who tuned in for our Christmas special.
Yeah,
This
thank
will be
you, thank you.
dropping on Christmas, so
Yeah.
hopefully, I don't know.
Yes.
It'll be dropping on Christmas. Okay, cool. Well, maybe get your Christmas listen in and enjoy this. But as always, we appreciate you guys. Episode 22 in the books. We've got a fun episode coming next week with a special guest, previous guest on the pod. Maybe we'll put out a little teaser, see who the people think it is. That could be a fun thing.
Yeah.
But as always, everybody, thanks for listening in. And as these are your favorite walk-ons, and we're walking out.